Hello everyone, Mikezodia here, and welcome to the next Let's Play video featuring the Warrior. Now I said I was going to have a full set of ebony going on over here, but we ran into a small issue. I didn't realize that ebony ingots was going to cost a bunch of money. Like right now, at my current speech level, it was 750 septims to about over 1,000 per piece of ingot. I could buy it, but I obviously don't have that kind of funds right now. So the only option was to find some locations to find ebony. My first destination was right here. I remember this from Vanilla where I used to get my ebony ingots. Unfortunately, the door to the mines has a level 9 lock on it, and neither me nor Inigo can pick the lock, which is very, very unfortunate, because that's probably the most ebony ore I know of. Now, there are 3 nodes I found in Shore Stone in their mines, and I managed to get it. So I got 9 pieces of ebony ore, and the only downside for this was it was infested by spiders, which, yeah, it wasn't very fun. And one of those spiders, one of the larger spiders, used invisibility. I didn't even know they had that ability. I don't know if it's like a bug or whatever like that, but like literally when it got low on life, it turned invisible. Like it drank an invisibility potion or cast invisibility on itself. I don't know what it was. I think it's more like a potion effect though, because it was instant. There was no casting effect, or maybe it's some kind of spider ability they have. I don't know. It just freaked me out because it broke invisibility by doing a pounce attack on me, which paralyzed me. But my regeneration was strong enough to counter the poison. So other than that, the only other option is in Soulside Raven Rock. There's another ebony ore spot there. Alternatively, I could buy ebony ore or ingots, but it's going to cost money, which I don't have. Because the biggest problem we're having right now is this is not operational until I get a steward. So that's why we're here. I'm probably going to go right here to Darklight Tower and get myself a steward. Now my necromancer was able to take this out pretty well because he had follower, all those summons. But I don't know about myself if I can handle all the stuff that's going to be thrown in here. But I'm hoping I can. So that is our goal right now. Another goal I had was to take on the the rest of Blackreach, but the problem with Blackreach is the fact that it has those Falmers that use poisons on me. I'm not worried about the Dwemer stuff nearly as much as the poison. And I know one of you guys mentioned about the poison enchanted gear, but that costs gold, which we don't have once again. So I was going to go to Solitude to maybe find one of those anti-poison amulets or something like that, but yeah, once again, I need to get funds for that. So it all points down to money, which we need. So we got to get this Darklight Tower situated. Now I know I could use many other followers, but I just prefer using Ilya because she's the only one that technically doesn't really have a house for herself. Actually, I can just picture her sitting here by herself. Oh, which reminds me, I've actually found Jesper too. Remember Jesper was missing from the Bannermare in Whiterun? So apparently I had him sitting in the Ember Shard mines since the beginning of the game. Like I literally set his home over there, I guess by accident, and so he set that as his home. So he was just there by himself, chilling. There's plenty of food there, so I think he was fine. Alright, so where am I actually going? Gotta go east. Okay, so we're going this way. Also, I've noticed something about my push to talk key, which was having an issue. Apparently, whenever I sprint, you guys wouldn't hear me if I was talking while sprinting. And I've been wondering why. So I looked at my settings at OBS Studio, and I actually messed around with it a little bit. Like, I actually tried doing push to talk, and I realized something. My run key is shift, but apparently when you press shift and a key, it's considered a different key. Like, if I press Y, that's one key. If I press shift and Y, that's a completely different keystroke. So it didn't register that as a push to talk key. And same thing with control and Y, for example. Although my push to talk is middle mouse, it's the same thing. That's how it works. So I had to now bind 2 more keys, the shift and middle mouse and control middle mouse, just so now when I'm sprinting, it shouldn't cut off as easily. Okay, so we're almost here to Darklight, and I don't know how this is gonna go. Like I said, I don't have my army of skeletons to face tank this stuff, but if, as long as they hit weaker than the Falmers did, we should be okay. Although, if I remember correctly, there was some really big, you got those creatures with the human torso with a spider bottom. I think they call them dryads, maybe? I forget the official name for those things. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to those things. Oh yeah, we did get a ebony sword made at least. I went ahead and used the ingots I got from shore stones to craft this and repair it once. We also have 5 ebony ingots sitting in a chest back at the base, but it's not enough for a full set. It's only enough for like maybe the chest piece.
Let's get this over with.
What in the world is one-shot me?
By the gods, I know this looks bad. Let me explain. I didn't want to, but she attacked to try and keep me from leaving. I can't be a part of this place anymore. The things we do here, evil, evil things. No more! I called it home. Now I know that was a mistake. I am, or was part of a coven serving the hag ravens that live here. So was she. Farewell. By the gods. I can't be a part of this place anymore. We were supposed to find a sacrifice. Human sacrifice. I told her I couldn't do it and she attacked. I've done horrible things living here, but never taken an innocent life. I couldn't just find some person for them to kill. The initiation. My mother is going to become one of those things. I can't be a part of that. Gods, I can't run away from this. I have to stop her. I'm going up there to stop her. This cycle must end. I don't know what brought you here, but I could use your help if you're willing. Good. Follow me. We have to fight our way up. I don't think anyone else here is about to have a change of heart.
Okay, I'm actually more curious about what in the world one-shot me like that. My health was fine until all of a sudden he hit me for nearly all my hit points. I don't think they have the ability to kill you in one hit, do they? Pretty sure this is what we're finding, a rate, right? So, week 2, these two, which we don't have. Yeah, ectoplasm. I don't know what they used on us, though. It's just so weird for them to one-shot us like that.
Whatever you say. Let us move on.
Oh yeah, I gave him a new look. I gave him, put the shadow scale armor on him, the one I was going to use on my necromancer. Only got 2 pieces of it made. It was only steel ingots and some leather, so it wasn't too bad. Okay, let's finish this. Hopefully the next one's not going to one-shot me like that again. I don't have another revive ready.
What was that? Huh?
never thought I'd see the day I'm running at a spider instead. Oh, jeez, what's this? I gotta be very careful with these guys. If he could one-shot me with a critical hit or whatever that was, then yeah, I gotta block out all his attacks. And once again, I lost a bunch of arcade points for that. 15%.
You'll regret stalking this house. Falmer!
Is finished.
Need some troll fat for another quest. So I'll keep on hanging on to those. I'm hearing another ghost. I don't know from where. It's kind of spooking me out though. Oh jeez, almost stepped on that. Oh, this will definitely come in handy. Granted, Nico could pick anything I can, but still.
Oh.
Yeah, last time Inigo got stuck trying to open this one, so I'm not gonna bother.
You want in there? Here's my spare key. Take whatever you want.
We really tested that, did we?
Hag Raven up ahead. Pull the lever when you're ready and we'll take her.
Where's this one? Right here. Why don't we give this a test run to see how it works on a spellcaster?
Here we go.
Oh jeez, there's a Beelzebub along the way.
What was that?
Okay. That guy is not moving. Um, hmm. Going up there is a big problem because that guy's gonna kill me, while the Hag Raven also tears down my hit points. Well, she wasn't coming downstairs. That's even better then.
Resistance is at an end.
Yeah, if I went in there, like, I was blocking his attacks, but I was also catching hers at the same time, and I don't want to keep eating, two different damage sources at once. Because if she caught me without my guard up, it would have hurt a lot more than that. Although I have to say, we're doing pretty good so far. Although I haven't seen that Dryad thing yet, though, which is kind of surprising me. I wonder if it's completely random spawn. Because I think last time there wasn't nearly this many rates, and there was a Dryad instead. Or maybe it's just up ahead. I haven't found it yet.
Someone there.
Oh, jeez, more rates.
Come on. Our target practice.
I think it's a lot safer to fight once casting that thing on me. I can regenerate that, but his attacks are pretty lethal. He's only using an iron sword. Ah, there's more of them too. Where's Ilya? Did she not follow me through the door? Ghostly Scream is not cool.
Locked. Damn. hags nearby will have the key. You'll have to take it from here. I'll keep watch here. Unless you can pick the lock.
All we could. I guess we probably should exterminate everything. Go, Nigo. Shoot, Nigo, step on one. Alright, Nigo's not gonna retreat, so it looks like I have to go into that.
You think you stand a chance?
Alright, that wasn't too bad. I don't know what that spell does, but we'll grab it anyway. Level 9 lockpicking, just like the other door out there. Definitely want that one. I don't know where this raid is, but I really want it dead. You okay, Nigo? Oh, these things are still hostile. He's not gonna get up just like that. Let's try one more push on him. He shouldn't be too far into the negatives. Oh well. They'll come back once we deal with everything.
My steed will be your death. Let's go.
Oh, Inigo, you made it to the party just in time. Okay, nothing interesting to disenchant. I should probably save. Been a while since we actually, you know.
Is someone there? Now you're mine. Watch it.
Oops, almost sliced her. use for that. Yeah, so I guess the dryad didn't spawn this time around. If I remember correctly, it was in the beginning, so this is too far in. Oh, this is actually the end already. Alright, so we did pretty good.
All right. Mother is just outside this door. I have a plan. I'll present you as the sacrifice. Just play along. While Mother begins the ritual, I'll strike. Then together we can kill her. I've thought this through, and it's the only way. She's too far gone, too corrupted by the hags. At least in death, she can be free again. Enough. Let's go.
Ready? Ready, Inigo? Oh wait, I probably should go with the weapon drawn. We're trying to play the part of the prisoner.
Greetings, Mother.
Daughter, who is this you have brought me?
I've found a willing subject for you. Payment has already been discussed, of course.
Splendid. Please take a seat on the chair behind me, would you? I'll just prepare the subject now.
I can't let you do this, Mother. You have to die now. What was that?
You are nothing.
Enough! Do your worst. Fight me!
Geez, Ilya, kind of overkill now, don't you think? Ilya? I think she's broken. Okay, she's back to normal now. I mean, I understand you have your differences, but that was a little overkill.
What do you need, my friend? I suppose it would be better than sitting around thinking about all this. I could also do some good for a change. Sure, I'd go with you. Lead the way.
Okay, we're just gonna have her temporarily. Get rid of her as soon as we can. Let me see here. Oh, the staff she had on her. Hag's Rat. I suppose it's not a bad staff, but you know what? I'm gonna give it to her. She's gonna be defending our camp anyway, right?
Behind you.
A gift.
Nice. Oh, all right then.
Ooh, did I make that mistake?
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow.
Yeah, I'll give her that staff instead. Oh, some pretty good stuff here. At least for alchemy.
Whatever you say.
It's up to you, Inigo. Bare bow. Huh. I remember this one. Okay, we'll hang on to this. Alright, I do believe we're done here, though. I don't think there's anything else we should worry about. Oh, we leveled up also. Okay, so these are already at their peaks for the time being. We're not going to bother with them for the time. Instead, we'll focus on our supporting skills. Maybe cranking my enchanting and my alchemy. Probably do finesse later on. And we have additional perk point. And you know what? I think once we get the 8 perks from the Agma Infinitum, we're going to throw those into the enchanting side of things. Which should be right around here. Yeah, I put 1 already this year. But we're going to use it to raise most of these up. So in the meantime, we're going to have to worry about our actual damage. Since our defense is looking good now, it's time to crank up our damage. So let's start putting things in here. By the way, I was going to ask you, did anyone know anything about this one right here, Flurry? Flurry says, while fighting with dual or single one-handed weapons or fist, you're able to hit the enemy points better. I'm using a single one-handed weapon, so I'm assuming this applies here. The plus 15% critical hit chance. I do want this, but I want to make 100% sure that it applies to me before I invest 2 perk points into it. Since we're not dual wielding, but we are using a single one-handed weapons. But although it says single one-handed weapons, plural, so I'm not 100% sure on that. Of course, this right here, more power attack, but then it's 10% critical hit chance, but I don't know if this only applies to the power attacks or not, versus just normal striking. Now here is just base, just using a sword, which I think I'm going to invest into right here. This gives us a good decrease of the enemy damage, which is sometimes good for us, and critical hit chance, which is good. This army chance will be nice also later on. So I think this is the best way to go for us for now. Is it going to do more damage than axes and the other stuff? No. But I'm looking more for crippling the enemy than to actually... because the more I can lower their damage so I could tank it, the better it is. Because I could always win the battle of attrition. Alrighty. So we took care of that. Now, we gotta head back to our homestead so we could put her in action. We'll spend our remaining gold to try to get that place operational. This way we have some income coming in. And then I think we should probably head for some ebony ore locations maybe. You're having a good time. Okay, that's good. Let's fast travel to Riften Stables. Ready, we're here. Do we have anything that needs to be sold? This actually looks kind of cool. Disposition towards caster by 3 rank for 25 seconds. This might not be bad. Should probably sell all this other stuff though.
Lone travelers can find these woods a little tricky. Come on, my carriage is...
Unfortunately, we don't sell for things for very high.
I can do all the talking. I'll just shoot spells where you point.
So many refuse to talk. Take a look.
That's cool that she knows Inigo's name. I'm liking that whole interaction between, you know, followers and stuff. Alrighty, that should be it. I feel like I can still use the rest of this stuff.
May your road lead you
Out of
towards
curiosity, I wonder how strong this mortar and pestle set is together. $48. That's not bad. We gotta check it inside of our house though to compare it. So 48 with an imp stool and river Betty.
I've got to get out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter which one we do first. It's still 48 damage. So if we could beat that at the house one, then it's not that great. But if we could beat it, then we could create alchemy everywhere.
Need something? Where do you want to go? Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
She said something. I don't know what it was.
You ever met one of them cats?
Yeah, I travel one.
The whole country's full of them down the south.
The strong prey of
Alrighty. Finally, we get a carriage driver at our place. That'll be nice too. I'll have to keep walking over here just to travel. Alright, Ilya, from here on, you're going to be our, first let me make sure I can set you to this place first.
I've got your back. How can I argue with that?
Alright, good. She's going to live here. And let's see if I turn her into my steward.
Of course.
Nice.
More places to discover.
Alright, good. She's no longer our follower right now, but she's still,
What do you need, my friend?
Okay, so I think we need farm hands to start money. So we have to go inside of our house, grab some money, and then kind of, you know, get this place rolling. Yeah, I got 5 ebony ingots. We also need to add some upgrades to our home. So I'm thinking buying 1 set of guards and then rest into farmhands.
Good morning. I'll see to it at once.
Wow, guards are 2,000 gold. Jeez, but we do need some.
I'll see to it at once. I'll see to it at once. All right then. Yes? Of course. What room would you like me to furnish?
Okay, let's see. I think we need an enchanting lab, but we don't have enough money for that.
All right then.
That's unfortunate. So let's see what we can make from here, though. We definitely need a blacksmithing stuff. This will be really important for us. And the farmhand thing right here. I can do this between episodes, but we do need a bunkhouse so they could get more money for us. Overall, I care more about the money than anything else. Okay, at least our farm is now operational, right? we got some money coming in, which is what I wanted. We also got one guard over here, which is not a lot, but it gets the job done. Okay, we also are overburdened by a lot of junk on us, so we had to start dropping some stuff off. This thing weighs a lot. Alright, let's put some stuff back, and also we also need to craft some alchemy things, because we're actually running low on poisons. Let's go over some nice alchemy stuff. For the time being, I'll put everything away. Let's see. Could keep these not too heavy. What in the world? Is it carry weight poison? I honestly don't know what to drop off. I think we kind of need everything over here. I guess we could put this away. Once we kind of wind down our items a little bit, then we could probably carry that around. I should probably keep some on me to recharge my stuff. Okay, so we actually did not drop off nearly anything, really. Pretty much everything is what we're wearing and what we're carrying. Must be between the potions and the bear traps where the bulk of my weight is. It's definitely not the armor. My armor doesn't weigh that much anymore. Okay, so we gotta create some poisons, right? So let's grab some common stuff, I guess. This for straight damage. Grab some death bells. Some instools. What else does damage? I'm gonna use voice there. These things are expensive. Lingering damage. Oh, let's see if we can do something with this. We should also make one paralyzed one. Nice paralysis right here. And this harder one I wish we could plant and make more of, but we can't. I'll keep one just so we know what it is. I think that's all for our poisons, right? Let's go ahead and make some potions. Poisons, I mean. That's right, we got some death bells down here and nightshade. Wow, 83 damage. Our alchemy's really kicking in now. Okay, so first, this one has paralysis. Imp still has paralysis and damage held. We need lingering damage now. Lingering damage to slaughterfish eggs. So 56. That's not bad. River Betties are pretty nice too. Let's go with this combination to make some strong poisons. Next, this has damage health with River Betties are probably the strongest ones. Nice. Wow, look at all that. Okay, that's a good deal of poisons now. Yeah, so we have a pretty nasty set of poisons now. They do a good amount of damage, and apparently they stack. The problem is our delivery is not that greatest. Like, in order to apply them multiple times, you have to hit an enemy while they're not blocking, which is sometimes harder against warrior types. Nonetheless, our poisons are lethal. Now, what kind of resist potions are we missing also while we're there? Resist poisons would be more useful right now. If you're going to take on those Falmer without the necklace, then you could do that. Although first, we do have to talk to Optimus up there and get his items. There's some enemy up there that has fire damage, if I remember correctly. So we should get a fire resist potion, I think. Okay, Arcade Beacon has resist poison. Okay, one second. I know there's the reason why I planted all those tundra cottons for. Right here, tundra cotton. Resist magic and fortify block. That's the reason I got those. And I planted those with something else. I planted them with a mushroom. Leading crowns, I think. Yeah, resist magic and fortify block again. Picking a specific element, I guess I'll just resist every element. Bashing doesn't any badge. There you go, that works. Alright. We come across, hopefully we could resist them while blocking it. And of course this actually stacks with fire resist, so I could even double up if I wanted to. So I could actually drink one of these and drink a fire resist potion to pretty much negate a lot of fire damage. My fire damage right now is already 85%. thanks to my armor pieces. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's head north to the inn, and we could travel to Windhelm. Not Windhelm, Winterhold. And then talk to, what's his face, at his little tundra area. Not tundra, the Arctic area. That little island of ice. By the way, all this messing with poison and stuff has really, really made me want to make an assassin character. If you guys are interested in seeing a full-fledged, like, assassin character, do let me know. That was one of the ideas. I ended up going with a warrior, I think, because of the random roll. But part of me does want to make an assassin. Like, I'm talking about not really bows. I'm talking about like mostly dagger.
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out. If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
Let's see here.
Of course. Let me know if you want anything. Or you can just wait here.
Had been grateful.
Until next time. Good afternoon. Where do you want to go? Very well. My carriage is the safest way to travel.
See? So I guess I gotta rely on the ego to carry everything on me. Really though, what I need to do is, once I fix up the house, I'm gonna drop everything like that's on me into a random container, and then I'm only gonna take the bare minimum of what I need, like potions, armor, weapon, you know what I mean? Like, that's this thing is, let me see where my weight is piling up from, like which one of these items is really piling it up. I know bear traps weigh a ton though. That's 33 weight right there. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna head north from here. And we're gonna probably make a little camp somewhere, so in case we die, we just respawn there. Because I'm a little hungry too, so let's stop at our favorite little cheese spot. I did this on nearly all my runs, so yeah, there's always, I mean, I won't say always, but so far every single time I came by here, there's always cheese in there. So if you're ever hungry and you come down here, always grab some cheese. I used to come down here to level up in the early times, like back when my mage guide was still more accurate. This was a good place to level right here, but obviously they made so many changes to the game as we continue along that certain things are just outdated information. Like, I was leveling up on these guys, these horkers down here for the first level, because experience for the first level was only level what was that? I need tongue twisted. The experience required from level 1 to level 2 was only 100. Now it's 300, so you could still do it with horkers, it just takes a lot longer. It's just poison. So that becomes an issue because it becomes more of a grind, and there's usually better options than that. Yeah, freezing cold water has no effect on us thanks to RK. Okay, so I think here's a good spot to actually set up a camp and save so I don't completely respawn back at Whiterun. We'll set up another tent closer to his place. Good to go. I'm pretty sure it's this way somewhere. I guess it's actually that way. So we're just gonna swim right over there. And yep, Arcade's. Oh look, I'm actually losing a little bit of health, but it's so slow that it's not even worrisome. Yeah, I love Arcade healing. Then there's also, if I'm not an assassin, I can do a berserker build, which doesn't really use poison, unfortunately, but dual wielding and straight rushing into enemies, and just trying to do as much damage as possible. I don't know how good it's going to survive. It's just brainstorming, but it'd be fun. Get up is over here, maybe? So I should go west now. No, that's it right there, I think. We were right on target. It's just not on the map. He's back. What's his name again? King K. Rool? The boss from Donkey Kong? There he is right there. We have to go kill this guy right here. Last time he just fell into the water, so hopefully we can reach him before he does that. I should probably save. YOLO. Jeez, I'm still on fire. I am still burning. This is like the, what do you call it? The, oh, what's his name? The boss from the Dragon. The final. It's like when he did that fire attack on my Necromancer and I was burning for like 3 deaths in a row. Like I would revive still on fire, die again, and then revive the third time. Then, oh, that's gonna be horrible in this mode. If you're gonna be losing money and experience points each time you die, yeah, that's gonna be very horrible. Because the first death, I understand, okay, I died, but then respawning and dying again and again, just because the fire doesn't cut off you, yeah, that's not fun. Okay, Optimus, let's do this. Normally I skipped it. I would normally skip it, but some of you guys are probably new to the channel. I don't want to skip the dialogue for you guys.
Dig, dweller in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. Septimus is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. The warp of air, the weft of time. Then the madness begins.
My whiskers are freezing.
How long will it be sung? My feet were set upon the rock, but it turned to mud and drew me down. It licked the panes and smokes the glass. But I'll rise to your depths, and I'll know your lost unknown. The ice entombs the heart, the bane of Kagranak and Degother. To harness it is to know the fundaments. The Dwemer lockbox hides it from me. The Elder Scroll gives insight deeper than the deep ones, though, to bring about the opening. I have seen enough to know their fabric, the warp of air, the weft of time. But no, it is not in my possession. Here, well, here as in this plain, Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer's city slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mazak. Of Tand, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you, two shapes, one edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazak and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
I just do it directly. Skip the rent hold altogether. Okay, now this is going to be risky because we actually do not have the resist poison stuff on us. Like the... Do I even have this? Yeah, we don't have the resist poison equipment on us. And it's risky because I was thinking about getting it before we went in there, since there's a sheer high number of Falmer, but I don't mind risking it just to see how, like, why not try it? See how far we can get. Maybe our regeneration could help a little bit. I seriously doubt it though, because those poison attacks were high, but maybe I could block the poison. Alright, Nigo, we're gonna do something very stupid. We're actually about to go into Blackreach. Not 100% prepared. Good, it's still open. I was afraid it was gonna close like in Neckmaster one. It closed for some reason. It was very annoying. There's someone over there. I think that's the guy that doesn't ever die for some reason. Alright, you ready? There you go. Hope you like carrying a lot of junk, because you'll be carrying a lot of junk. Okay, if I recall correctly, we're about to get ambushed immediately. Inigo, you're about to die, bud. I'm sorry. We have no electrical weapons. Oh man, alright. That wasn't too bad, right? We kind of mowed through them. This took a bit, but we did mow through them. If I remember correctly, Dwarven oil was useless to us, so we're not going to bother with that. We are going to grab all the Dwarven bowls though, because I need to use those.
Is immense. My eyes are having trouble. What are we trading?
Nico has no potions. I thought I gave him some, so he might have used them.
Okay then.
Onto the Necromancer start. You need a Daedra heart. Pretty much everything is things that we probably don't need. This is a nicer looking helmet, by the way. That looks pretty cool. Doesn't look like a typical Dwarven helmet. You know what? We could use these shock bolts on those, that enemy that we're about to fight in a moment. This Dwemer, boss creature. That's gonna be a complete pain. I suppose if we can't use it, we could make Inigo use it. Although we could try to use it though. Okay, this chest we could never open because in the start of the game you don't have lockpicks for it.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, you can open it. Let's see what's inside this thing anyway. What would the Necromancer start people locked out of?
Moving out.
A Dwarven bow, an Orcish weapon. Not bad. Ten lockpicks, jeez.
Something on your mind? I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange. Let us go. You're the boss. Let us move on.
I think we're coming down here. Sleep though. I don't believe night and day matters down here. Insects. It's weird. How did that one heal? Yeah, I'm trying to avoid dealing with Falmer unless I really have to. Let's go ahead and create this shortcut while we're here. Okay, let's head back down now. Shortcut's done. Okay, so we should try the best to stay away from Falmer and deal with them only when we need to deal with them. As much as we want to kill them, we gotta play it safe also. And we just pissed them all off. Okay, Nigo, let's kind of just like sneak past them for the most part. We got spotted. He's getting poisoned. Not good. I got this bug poison on me also. Oh, jeez. Lucky he landed a clear shot on me, but it didn't paralyze me, luckily. Alright, Nigo's kind of stuck there. I would hate to jump into all that mess down there. There's too many. Come on, Nigo, can you get up? I'm afraid that once he gets up, he's just gonna start fighting again. Yeah, he's just gonna start fighting again. I could warp him to me, but that's kind of cheating a little bit. Well, technically this is out of range also. I would tell him to take cover. So, Nigo, take cover. Oh, he can't move while he's paralyzed. Yeah, that doesn't help either. Okay, we got to deal with these guys. I'm coming for you, bud. Wait, this is a Dwarven oil, so what's this thing? Different Dwarven oil? They both do the same thing. Came from this direction. Maybe this is the way up. This poison from that insect just lasts forever. Like it's still on me. I could drink an antidote, but it's limited. Yeah, so it works. As long as they block their attacks, I should be okay. Of course, there's always a chance they'll land one on me. Yeah, their lingering damage health stuff is really good. Alright, Nigo should be up here in a moment. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Probably should have done this from the get-go. I just didn't want to, you know, kind of involve myself in more trouble than I need to be. I'm trying to get to the destination. Although one day we should come back here and like fully explore this place. Like, I'm pretty sure there's good stuff here I'm missing out on. Where is Inigo? So I don't know where he got lost to. Yeah, see, if an enemy is like on the ground floor, like and we're actually fighting, then I don't usually like to teleport or follow it because I feel that's kind of like cheese. You know what I mean, like it's kind of like you're pulling him away from a fight that was mispositioned in the first place. That was on me. But if enemy's like high above and we can't get it to him, and he's not refusing to take cover because Skyrim kind of forces him to fight. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna run, he's not gonna follow me, he's not gonna do anything. In those cases, I usually say, okay, let me teleport him because technically, you know, any follower is not going to stand there looking up and not being unable to attack. Oil of fire. We'll find use for that. Oh, we're overweight again? What in the world weighs so much? Like, what in the world did we pick up that weighed that much? Can't be these gemstones. There's barely any weight to these. I guess the data hearts? I mean...
What is on your mind? You give me best equipment, yes?
Yeah, I'm about to give you a bunch of potions too. I forgot I picked up all those weapons.
If you need anything else, just ask.
I think when we get to that area, we're gonna unequip most of his arrows and then give him with the shock arrows. Nice, heavy armor boost. I saved a bunch of skill points. Okay, we got a bunch of archers up there. I don't see a way up specifically. Alright, might have to rush them again. Oh no. Yeah, and that is why we took points to moving faster with a shield. For those guys specifically, and archers that like to kite you. Ooh, paralysis. Wait, that was a remarkable one. 10 per second. That's 300 damage right there. 10 for 30 seconds. The best part is it stacks too. Alright, we pissed something off down there. Anyway, let's keep moving. We got the real chorus over here. By the way, look to the top right. Look at all those poison stacks on us. And not all those are magic. Those are some of those are health. Our RK is just like not regenning all that crap. That is insane. Okay, let's see. Maybe if you drink one of these poison things, it should go off. Cure poison. Now, unfortunately, I can't make those because I can't find the one that cures poison for some reason. I only find the one that, but actually, no, that's a lie. I think I made one. I just forgot what it was that made it. I think it was mud crabs and, something. Was that cure disease and resist poison? I can't remember. We have to find the actual way to make cures so we can mass produce these. Each one of these poison things are ones that I've found, so I can't get more of them. It's one of the reasons I'm kind of hesitant to use these things. Okay, we could go around this because that's a big festering area of Falmer and humans, and I'm afraid of this guy mostly because he's not going to back off once he goes in. I could always run away if it's too much. Let's try taking the scenic route. We're not going to be stupid about this. A necromancer had a whole army with him. We are kind of just us two. You feel magical energy, but your mind can't comprehend it. I have no idea what it is. So many beautiful poisons. This is the ideal place for poison. Alright, let's give him some more potions, because we'll be fighting a boss soon.
Resources.
Give him all the weaker ones. He could chug as many as he wants.
Okay.
Alright, let's go around this way. Ooh. Yeah, I want to go near those things. Those are bad news. Okay, we should be safe from this distance.
Watch out, my friend.
Wait, I thought I picked up something. Something of storms. Did we not pick something up like that? Oh, we did. Any influence electrocuted and suffered 30 points of shock damage to health inside of the half damage for 5 seconds. Deals double damage to constructs. Okay, we can use this, I think. Alright, let's clear out this area and then come back here and save, and then we'll go inside. We pissed a bunch of people off. I seriously doubt they're all archers. Oh no, I got hit by a paralyze. Oh, it's just over like that. And it doesn't matter if I revive because it's useless at this point. Yeah. That's why I said arcade is pointless for the revivals thing. I think they gotta fix that if there's... I mean, I don't know what else to do about that one. It just revives you, and if some other stuff is on you, like paralyzed, whatever like that, it just bugs it out completely. So I love the regeneration, but the whole revive aspect is more of a nuisance because it basically decreases my affinity. 1 second. Sorry, I pulled a weapon out while trying to talk. Basically, it reduces my affinity every time I die. And the thing is, you have to pray to him from time to time using meditate, right? So you have to pray, but every time you pray to him, but yeah, every time you pray to him, it resets that that thing where it revives you again. You know, so I'm trying not to pray often because otherwise it's going to revive me. And I'd rather go down than to lose the affinity because the affinity is the amount of regeneration I get. And I want that as high as possible. Okay, so perhaps we should have saved first before we took on all those guys. It's a shame. I thought we could have handled it. I don't recall pissing this guy off, though. Is he bugged? I think he might be bugged. Well, like, I could either walk past him, he's just gonna follow us everywhere. Wait, something's shooting us. Hey, this is stupid. I can't do anything about this guy. He's just gonna... just take forever to kill. Actually, I wonder if I could enable and disable him, just to fix him. What kind of walking is that? So now he's probably pissed. And we don't want to go near him. Although he is kind of blocking our way, though. Alright. Hopefully he attacks us this time to make it fair. And if it is, we are going to run away. Oh yeah, he's fully attacking now. Alright, we're going to use you, buddy. Come with me. I got just the people that need to see you. Oh, you can roast me, I don't mind. I can handle it. These guys, on the other hand... they're gonna love you. Shooting Inigo, and they're shooting me, but they don't care about the construct, though. Strange. I thought they're supposed to be on my side. Or at least neutral, right? Okay, so that plan backfired on me, because now they're teaming up, and I gotta deal with all of them. Okay, this turned out to be a lot more trickier than I thought. Well, I made it more complicated than I thought possible. Ooh, he caught me with that arrow. And he crossed the river. Okay, if I charge into that, I'm probably gonna die. And if I go to him, I'm probably gonna die. The things I go to play things fair, right? We didn't want to kill a bug Centurion, and then we try to be smart about it and bring it to the other guys, and so far they didn't fight each other. So now I'm just dealing with a whole mess of stuff to free my partner who just went down. Oof. He clutching his chest for. At least their melee attack doesn't have a stun to it.
Let's get this over with. Alive.
Okay, so I can't pray to Arcade because these guys all want me now.
Cut me. You'll die.
We got so many potions.
What is on your mind? I will bear your burdens gladly. Okay, let us get back to it.
Let's keep it moving. Waste enough time. And that Centurion is still there. But he's not aggro to us now, which is good. Alright, I don't want to get too close because I don't want to piss that Centurion off again. Good shot, Inigo. Good shot. Saved us a lot of trouble right there. Inigo, let's go, buddy. We got places to go. People to see. I can't save in combat, though, unfortunately. If I save in combat, it might cause issues, so I gotta do this without saving. Strange, did the traps reset themselves? Okay, so we gotta back off completely. I gotta make them walk through hell to get to me this time. That's one down.
You keep that whisker.
Look at Nigo with that little what is that, katana? No, it's a two-handed sword. Oh, some orcish one, I guess. One more left. One more left and he's an archer. Done deal. Now we can get out of here. Although I wonder what's back there that he was trying to defend anyway. Even now, at this stage of the game, bear traps are still useful. They got a Falmer camp back there. Oh, let's just check it out, I guess. It's not too many back there, I don't think. I may regret this. This guy is shocking me in the water. Alrighty, okay, here you go. Come over here. I'm gonna drop some stuff on you. A bunch of stuff. Like staffs and whatnot.
Warn you, nobody. Speak to me. What is yours is mine.
Let's give Inigo this staff of lightning sharks and a bunch of... Let's give him all the stuff. Most importantly, these bolts of shock.
All set?
I'm hoping he'll use the shock ones in there. Although he has so much stuff on him that he's going to use it in just about anything. I can't even rest at this campfire. Oh, yeah. I was hoping there'd be some ebony or something in here. Guess not. Not gonna bother with that. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I was kind of looking forward to some ebony ore. I know there's some in here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, let's end this place off. There's gonna be a big boss battle ahead. We're gonna save before we go in there. We'll level up, and then we're gonna go in there all crazy. I could take away all his arrows, but he's just gonna use those melee weapons, and I cannot carry all the other stuff, unfortunately. You know what? I could storage it though in the camp, can't I? I create a camp here. I could storage things. I guess that could work. Alright, and here we have the advanced ones. Okay, first let's sleep. we can't sleep because there's something nearby. Sorry guys, we just gotta relocate because apparently this place is dangerous right here. Let's try over here maybe? Looks peaceful enough. Nope, can't wait over here. Look for a place I could press the wait button and actually wait. Apparently there's hostile enemies near here. Yeah, I'm literally walking around pressing the T button, and I can't wait anywhere. Even though there's no enemies in sight. Oh, maybe it's the poison on me. Is that what it is? Is that what's causing it? I'm poisoned, so I can't sleep. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm poisoned and I can't sleep. Now I'm okay. Okay. My bad on that. So you're wondering why it's not a safe place to sleep. I'll just double check before I put a camp down here again. Yeah, okay.
Okay, let us see what we have.
Only things he has on him is electrical based stuff. It's he's probably gonna run out, but you know what is he's gonna have to use his fist after that, I guess. I should probably give him the Skyforce Steel Sword though, so he can at least defend himself a little bit.
Yes, my friend. You want me to lighten your load?
I regret it, but I'm gonna give him that just in case.
What's next?
Let's get some more crits, shall we? Remember, if you guys have any information about this flurry, let me know in terms of being a one-handed user. Alright, Nigo, you ready for this? It's time for some fun. I am completely 100% counting on Nigo for damage for this one. I don't think I have the damage to kill him. Why are you using the axe?
Something on your mind? What are we trading?
I'm gonna regret this, but let's do it. he can. He's back to full health. So we're at this impasse right now where he can't really kill me and I can't really kill him. I'm just standing here. I think Inigo's out of arrows too. So at this point, we're just probably just got to loot this place and finish the mission without actually killing him. Yeah, look at that. There's just no way. See the same thing even in here I could use against them, but I don't see anything. Yeah, not really much I could really use in here. Deal shock damage. That's great, but unfortunately I left the arrows back at the base. I mean, back at the camp. Kind of funny when you're at this point in the game where you just can't even die anymore. Okay, I'm carrying too much stuff. I gotta drop something. I guess I gotta drop the boa, maybe? I already had this enchantment anyway. Yeah, we don't need this stuff. Let's go try to finish this quest line. There's definitely no killing to be done in Ego. I don't think either of us could really do anything about this guy. He can't kill us. We can't kill him. So we're at an impasse here. So we just have to complete this quest, grab our stuff, and we'll go back and come back here when we could kill this guy again. His health regen is just insane. Please stop pushing us. Nice, we got it. Got the Elder Scroll. That's technically the way out of here. But we need to carry all the other stuff that we have with us also. So we have to go back out, grab our loot, and then come back through here again. Alright, Nigo, let's get out of here. Good job, you're already running in the right direction. That was his critical attack on me. I'm still regenerating too much. Oh, Nico, don't turn around and keep going. Alright, he's just gonna buy some time for us, I guess. We got time to read a book while he's killing us. I think that's everything for time being. We'll grab more stuff on the way through. Okay, Nigo's kind of lost. Let's see if we can bring him to us. There you are, Nigo. Just gonna pile you up with a bunch of junk, and we're gonna head back in there, grab some more loot, and then we're gonna get out of here. Just check that. We give Nigo all the stuff.
I will bear your burdens gladly. Let us go.
Back in there. I would drink one of these carry potions on me, the best ones I got. Let's eat some good food for carry weight. And then we're gonna drink a carry potion, remarkable one. And then we're gonna go there and start looting the place. And then we're just gonna leave. So what do we need here that sells for good? This one sells for about 1,000. Let's go for it. Why not?
I got this one.
Need some of those rolled papers to make scrolls with. Alright, Nigo, we're out of here. He's only doing damage because I don't even have my shield out. Nah, he can't even hurt me, really. Oh, that was still a critical hit on me. Okay, maybe you do have some power too. I have a feeling I could probably go AFK though, and he probably can't kill me. What's this thing here? It's a ballista thing. Doesn't work though. I'm already overweight though. Let me not even carry more stuff with me. Once this potion wears out, it's gonna suck. Sorry, but we will come back and kill him. At this point, it's just kind of I just can't kill him. Not yet, at least. But we will come back when we can, and I'll record it so you guys can watch me kill him.
You have been targeted for termination.
Are you kidding me? He came with him? Oh great, so I got this guy following us now. And the problem is, I can't really fast travel unless this guy leaves me alone. Alright, Nigo, hold him off. Just surprised that guy could go through, teleported Inigo, so it should not have teleported him. Because Inigo and him are two separate entities. So that's really weird that he actually came out. But unless he could go through outside, like he couldn't go the other way, but maybe in this direction, he could actually leave the place. That's actually kind of scary. Like the way he just popped out of there was like, holy crap. He's coming. Yeah, okay, so we just released a really frightening machine into Skyrim. That's great. Oh, we're out of combat now. There you are, Nigo. Okay, we can fast travel now. Where are we? What town is closest? This is closest town, so we're gonna go there. Stuff. Okay, so this is also a good time for us to call it because I want to give you guys some time to give feedback to. If you guys feel there's anything you guys want to say about all the stuff that has happened over here so far.
Okay, let us
I've been
get
looking
back
for
to
you.
it.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
No idea who that is.
Hi. Oh, hey there.
This is a good time to save, so we're gonna save, and in the meantime I'll get all this stuff situated. But I won't do the Augmafinium until I hear from you guys first. If you guys feel I should not do it because I didn't kill this boss first, then I'll hold off to cash it in until, you know, everyone's satisfied with everything. I can tell you right now though, I will not be able to kill this boss anytime soon, not until I get some enchanted gear. It's gonna take some time for me to farm up the funds to pull that off. Alright. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a good one.